Hey everyone, what's happening? If you're new to the channel, please take a second to hit the subscribe button and enjoy the video. Hey everyone, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. It's been a while since I put up the first part of the Power Stroke van that I purchased, and I'm finally getting around to doing a follow-up video on that. As you can see here, it's much cleaner here on the outside, and all those decals are removed that were on the front fender and the residue there on the doors from the company we got it from. Thing cleaned up extremely good, just like I knew it would. If you remember in that first video, it was really dirty, but I've cleaned up enough vehicles to know what'll come out and how easy it'll be to clean them up. And you can use that to advantage when you're buying a vehicle, so keep that in mind. The cleaner it is, the less you'll have to negotiate on, but if it's dirty a little bit, you can use that to your favor. But this thing just came out beautiful. And again, it's just so straight looking down the sides. I mean, like I even said on the first video there, these extended vans, they get so beat up, it's hard to find them clean. But had a couple dents in the bumper, one there in the front and another one there in the back, but other than that, it's super straight. Alright, I'll cut away to some of the footage and pictures I have of cleaning it up, and then I'll catch back up with you right here at the van. Alright guys, so we're going to start removing these decals here on the diesel van and get it cleaned up some. Get all the residue from the old decals on the doors cleaned up as well. So first off, we just need to heat the paint up warm enough that the decals will pull off. You don't want it too warm that you burn the paint, but you need it warm enough that the decals come off in fairly good sized pieces. It's a pretty cold day out today, so we're gonna have to definitely keep a lot more heat on the paint than if it'd be a summer day. But as you can see here, first letter's already off and works pretty good by just heating it up. That one came off real well. So 4 more on this side and we'll be done. They do make plastic razor blades for this, and they work pretty well too, but most times just peeling them off with your fingers is about the best. One more here and we'll have this side done. Alright, now we'll need to clean off the glue residue. And the best product that we found for doing pretty much any cleaning of glue, grease, or anything is Citral. It's by Schaefer Oil Company. You just spray it on, leave it soak a little bit, and it'll just wipe right off. I mean, look at that. Here we are inside the van. I took the driver's seat out. That way it's a little easier to clean underneath it. You can see how dirty it was under here. It's mainly just dust. Here we are on the passenger side now of the van, taking the decals off on this side. Wasn't many on this van, just the van number and then whatever was on the doors, which the company already removed them by the time we bought it, so not a whole lot of decals to remove. Alright, and again we'll just spray it down with some Citral and leave it soak for a while and it'll just wipe off. This part here on the door will probably take a little more scrubbing, but the small decal here on the fender, it wipes right off. Yeah, this glue on the door is definitely a lot stronger than just those little decals, but here you can see it all cleaned off. Alright, the next project is going to be ripping out this old rubber flooring in here. It was all cut up from the company loading stuff in and out. So next up we're gonna remove from the partition back and get it ready for carpet. Here you can see the floor is all nice and clean. We're getting ready to lay down the rubber mat that we're going to use for slight insulation and is sound deadening mainly. There we have that all installed. It's just 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch thick foam, and then here we have the carpet laid. And I bought a trim piece here. Cargo vans don't come with the plastic trim piece, so I got that for here at the back door, and it trimmed it out real nice. So that was a huge improvement on the inside of the van. And very easy to do. Alright, so here we are back at the van. Give you a view of the inside here. This is just after one quick cleaning, so if you compare this to the first video I shot, you'll remember these floors. The interior was filthy. Dash, I mean, you couldn't even see the gauges, mileage, any of that. But the dash, cleaned up very, very well. And again, this van did have all the power options: cruise control, power windows, power mirrors, keyless entry. Going around here to the back, which is going to be the biggest difference. Is now it has a nice piece of carpet in here instead of that old mat that was all bunched up and tore from the previous company loading stuff in and out. But now it's all nice and clean, and even without building it out, all you got to do is throw an air mattress in the back of here and some of your supplies, and you'd be able to hit the road. Pretty much no different than a tent on wheels. A tent, all it is a shelter, and this here is much better than that. And you can throw an air mattress in and the same stuff you would if you went camping or something like that, and you could easily spend a night or two on a trip or wherever you'd want to go. Take it to the beach. You could get parking right close to the boardwalk or anywhere metered parking or overnight parking. You park this in there, close up these doors, blow up your air mattress. Nobody'd even know what's going on with the outside being so clean. Just look like a normal work van. I mean, the paint even shines there. You can see sun going down, reflections in the paint, which is crazy. It's pretty easy for that to happen in dark colored paint, but white. It's getting pretty dark. I don't know how well the inside of this van will show up. Wanted to get this video done. It's been months now since I shot the first part. Passenger side. Again, if you go back and compare the first video to now, you'd be amazed at what a little cleaning will do. Alright guys, stay tuned. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this van yet. I'm half considering selling it and maybe getting a 4-door Wrangler. A lot of the places we may end up wanting to go are going to be more off-road than on-road. And where we are here in Pennsylvania, with such long winters and a wet spring and all that, you're gonna have to be really careful where you go. This would be perfect for making trips to Ocean City or something like that, to the beach. It'll be a whole lot easier to heat and stuff like that as well. I mean, unless it's really cold, you won't need any heat at all. And even if you do, it's such a small space that won't take much to heat it. And with this van being diesel, it'd be super easy. You could get one of those cheap diesel heaters and just tap right into the fuel tank. And being diesel is another huge plus. So I'm not sure yet. These vans are pretty rare, and especially to find one this night is basically impossible. There's Zoe sneaking around here. So we'll see yet, I don't know. May take some trips here later this summer, going into fall. May run up to Niagara Falls and maybe run to Ocean City and just do some test runs with it to see how well it works and if we like it. I love the van and the way it drives. The diesel engine is absolutely amazing. So much power, and cruises at 70 mile an hour at just 2,000 RPMs. So like I was saying, I had thought about maybe listing it for sale and maybe opting to go with a 4-door Wrangler and then one of those small Jeep type trailers, either like teardrop style or some of the just squared up ones like they use for off-road camping and stuff. Which then the trailer doesn't need to be insured or inspected if it's a single axle or if it's light, so it'd be a whole lot less money in that if it sits around a good bit of the time, whereas a van like this, you got your tags, your class 3 weight sticker, inspections, and just the overall cost of the vehicle. Whereas Wrangler or something like that, you can run around in that every day, use it for whatever you want, and then if you do want to take a trip, you just hook to your trailer and go. So like I said, still weighing my options on that, but we'll see. I really hate to let go of this van because, like I said, you'll never find another one this nice, especially with the power options. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to keep these videos coming. You can also follow me on Facebook. The link is in the description below.